by the powers of truth and light, by the sword of justice bright, make and mend, shift and blend, till Knightmare once more stands aright. Welcome, not so passive ones. Time turns, the fire burns, and as you're here, the next age of adventuring must be imminent.
Ah, Treguard, it begins, yes?
Indeed it does, Majida. The dungeon is ready, and the path is open, so enter, stranger. Ah, welcome. Your name, if you please.
Martha Lennox.
Call your advisors to us, Martha.
Clare, Flora, Ruby.
Welcome, girls. Who guides this dungeoneer?
Clare Ryder.
Flora Patterson.
Ruby Allen.
And where do you all come from, Martha?
So we're from Welford in Berkshire.
Very well, your challenge is accepted. Now, Martha, you stand there and Majida will get these things for you. Here is the helmet of justice, which blinds you to the way ahead. Here the knapsack for food to feed your life force. 2 objects may you carry at any one time, and remember, the only way is onwards. There is no turning back. Are you ready, Martha?
Yes.
Then face the dungeon door, and step boldly forward.
So where am I?
You're in a big stone room with 4 doors in front of you. Oh, and a jester's just run in.
Ah, you're one of those dungeoneers, I suppose. Over-optimistic young people who come down here blindfolded and have no idea where they're going or what they're doing. That's what they told me. Is that you, then?
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, life's an adventure, isn't it? What's your name?
So my name's Martha.
Martha the Dungeoneer, eh? Well, it's a more impressive moniker than mine, but at least I know who I am and where I'm going. I'm Jane the Fool, and I'm going, well, that's my business. Where are you going, Martha? Of course, that's your business, but you'll have to tell me if you want my help.
So I'm trying to get to level 2.
Thought so. Listen carefully, then. If 1 to 4 from left to right, then number 2's an awful fright. But if you go through 1 or 4, you won't be with us any more. You might be thinking 3's the one, but if you follow me, you're done. No path is easy on this quest, so you must choose the path that's best. Bye!
She's run off now, Martha.
So no chance of a repeat then?
I guess not.
Who is this Jane the Fool?
Just a fool, I suppose. And as we know, there's more wisdom in foolish wit than ever you can imagine.
Well, if you ask me, she is very on the dodgems. Martha's right, they should be allowed to hear the clue again.
Well, they can't. So, girls, you'll just have to take things as they are.
So we don't want door 1 or door 4, and she must have run off through door number 3. So that leaves number 2, which only means a fright, right?
No, hang on a minute, Martha. She ran out of door number 2.
Are you sure?
She did, Martha.
So why would she go on about door 3 and following her in the same line?
It must be part of the trick. We need to go through door 3.
So are you sure she didn't run out of door 3?
It was definitely door 2. Ruby's right, we want number 3.
But the clue didn't tell us anything about door 3. It could have a horrible monster in there or something. Maybe we should risk a fright, if it wouldn't kill us.
But it would, though. She said we were done if we followed her. 3's the only one she didn't say would kill us, so that must mean it won't.
Okay, Martha, I'm taking you through door number 3, so walk forward. Okay, now a few side steps right. And forwards. Go back to the right. Now forwards.
So where am I?
You're in a long corridor, and there's a massive pendulum swinging right in front of you every so often, so we need to avoid it whacking you.
So where's the exit?
It's right opposite you. Don't worry. When I say, just run straight forwards, okay?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes, Flora.
Okay. Go.
Right, stop now, Martha.
So am I safe from the pendulum?
Yes, that's why I stopped you.
So where's the door? Flora said it was straight in front of me.
It was. You veered off course. Take a side step right, and then walk forwards.
So where am I?
You're in a blue room with one door on the right, and there's a table in front of you, so just walk forwards.
So I can see the table. Shall I go round the back?
Yes, please. What's on there?
So there's a timer, a pearl necklace, a jar with humbugs written on it, and a pomegranate.
Put the food in your knapsack.
Okay, Rubes.
Caution, team. Everything here must be earned.
It has been many moons since a helpless little creature stumbled into the realm of Kimberlite. Hold your hand, small one. I challenge you to a battle of wits, and if you lose, I eat you. Slowly. One truth will pass you, two may aid you, and three command me. Ah, this one is like the crying doors, yes?
Not unlike them, Majida, but she is certainly nastier and more cunning, and she seems to enjoy her work a lot more than the Weeping Doors do. Until she realizes she's lost, that is.
Listen, people. Twins stand in London and New York and tower above you as you walk. On Paris ground their cousins stand, and her twins still in native land. Name them. Any ideas, guys?
So it sounds like some sort of building.
A tower in London, New York, and Paris?
And what are these native lands she's on about?
Answer or I eat you anyway. Try the shard, Martha.
That can't be right.
Have you got a better idea?
No. Okay. So the shard?
Falsehood. Cleopatra's needle was the truth, I thought.
Oh, for God's sake, we should have got that.
A woman in a seal's skin. He hides my coat and lures me in. Our child may find that coat someday, and when he does, I'll run away. What am I? I have not got a Scooby-Doo.
A woman in sealskin sounds like some kind of mermaid.
So shall I say that?
Well, you'll have to say something.
A mermaid.
Falsehood. Selkie was the truth, I thought.
Oh my god, we're going to die!
Tape, silk, and slow. They're not related, even so. They share a name of letters 4. Give me that name and learn your score.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't panic, it's just word association, right? Earth, tape. Ask her to repeat it, Martha.
So can you repeat that, please?
1. Earth, tape, silk, and slow. They're not related, even so. They share a name of letters 4. Give me that name and learn your score.
Earth, tape, silk, slow, tape, earth.
Worm! Martha, say worm!
Worm.
Truth accepted. 1 is the score. Your quest is for the cup. All other knowledge is denied you, and my meal is denied me. Nice one, Clare. You may be safe for now, Flora, but how will you know which objects to take, huh?
Majida, don't discourage them. Come now, girls. Make your choice and be on your way.
So I reckon the timer could be useful. The other two things just look like tat to me. These pearls must have come out of a Christmas cracker.
But what use are humbugs, though?
Someone might like some humbugs.
Someone might like some pearls as well. What do you think, Martha?
So let's go for the jar. It might summon some bees or something.
What do you want bees for?
Quickly, girls, you must decide.
Okay, Martha, take the timer and the humbugs.
Right, so I've got them.
Turn around then and walk forward.
Okay, stop now and turn right.
Forwards in a straight line. No, back right a bit. And forwards.
So where am I?
You're in a room made out of blue rocks, and you're standing on a ledge, so don't move. There's a snake's head in front of you, and it keeps sticking out its tongue to form a bridge. You're going to have to walk over it, then turn left and walk onto another ledge, okay?
So I have to walk on a tongue? That's gross.
You are right, Martha. Treguard, these dungeoneers have to do such horrible things.
Ah, well, such is the lot of those who would quest for truth and justice.
That is not fair. How can Martha do this anyway? She doesn't have enough time.
Yeah, actually, that is going a bit fast.
So I've got the timer, guys.
Okay, Martha, when I say go...
Girls, you don't have enough time.
Did you say you wanted to use the timer, Martha?
Yes.
Oh, right, good idea. Sorry, guys. Turn it over and put it down, Martha, when I say now. Now.
Right, Martha, the tongue stopped. Walk forwards in a straight line. Do not veer off course.
You'd better go quite slowly.
Not too slowly, Clare. That's it, Martha. Now a teeny tiny side step right and forward. Okay, you're there. Now turn left. Good, and walk forward.
Oh, quick!
So where am I?
You're in a cottage or something with exposed beams on the walls. There's a bloke sitting at a table drinking, so maybe it's a tavern, actually. He looks like a crusader.
Oh no, it's that crazy nutcracker Tobias again. Martha, listen. You sneak out of there before he see you, okay?
Aha! Goblins, eh? I'm not afraid of you, goblin. I'll have you a skull for a soup bowl. Ah, too late, I fear. But perhaps this encounter will prove useful.
Quick, Martha, tell him you're not a goblin.
So I'm not a goblin.
Ha! That's what they all say. And how am I to know you're not a goblin, eh? Am I expected just to take your word for it?
Well, I don't look like a goblin, do I?
That's just what a goblin in disguise would say. All right, then. If you are not a goblin, what are you?
So I'm a dungeoneer, on a quest for the cup, and my name's Martha.
Oh, you are you? Well, I know just how to find out whether you are lying. Listen, Martha, if that is your real name. I caught a fish weighing 12 ounces. The weight of the body was half the weight of the fish, and the head weighed twice as much as the tail. How much did each part weigh?
Oh my god.
It's all right, Claire. This should be easy. The body weighs half of 12, so that's 6. That leaves another 6 for the tail and the head is twice as much as the tail, so it must be 4, and the tail is 2.
Did you get all that, Martha?
Why wouldn't she? It was perfectly simple.
I've got it, guys. So the body weighs 6 ounces, the head weighs 4 ounces, and the tail weighs 2 ounces.
Ah, that's right enough. Well, the cleverest goblin can't attempt even the simplest maths, so I believe you, Martha. You seem a nice young woman, in fact. I feel terrible for threatening you now.
That's fine.
Well, that's kind of you, but let me make amends. I have here a key that I think you'll find useful. Will you accept it with my apologies?
So shall I, guys?
Yes, Martha, we're sure to need it.
Okay, thanks.
There it is, then. Good luck go with you, Martha.
He's gone back to his drinking, Martha, so I guess he's finished with us. Take a few side steps right. Okay, and walk forwards.
Say bye to the crusader, Martha.
Bye.
Cheerio, Martha.
Take another side step right, Martha. And go forwards.
So where am I?
You're outside a castle, and there's a big door just in front of you.
This is the Castle of Doom, team. Since you're here, we can suppose the way to level 2 is here also, in which case it won't be unguarded. Proceed with caution now.
Okay, Martha, well... Oh, no, don't.
Bleh. Who goes there?
Right, Martha, this big, fat, ugly person is asking who you are, so tell him your name.
So my name's Martha.
Bleh. You're one of them dungeon thingies, aren't you? All right, dungeon thingy. No one gets by when Fatilla the Hun is on guard. You stand still, and I will blip you, and then I will blop you. Bleh.
Oh, my goodness. Treguard, what can they do?
Well, girls, you have no weapons. Martha will simply have to try to talk herself out of it.
Quick, Martha, say something!
So is there anything I can do to stop you killing me?
Well, I suppose I might be persuaded to look the other way if you happen to have something I might like, some gold or jewels, for instance, or maybe a bit of food.
Oh God, we needed the pearls!
Well, hang on, he said food. Offer him the humbugs, Martha.
Come on, hurry up. I haven't got all day.
So there aren't actually any humbugs in here, Rubes?
What? The jar's empty?
Well, yeah.
You didn't tell us that.
I said it was a jar with humbugs written on it.
Try and persuade him to take it anyway, Martha. He's an idiot. Tell him it's,
So would you like this useful pot to put things in? So this is what I've got to give you to let me past. It's a useful pot to put things in.
Like what?
So you could keep your money in there, or food, or your pens, or...
No, I haven't got any pens. Can't write.
Well, you could put a lot of nice things in there.
Could I?
Of course you could. So you'll let me past if I give it to you then.
Well, if I can put a lot of nice things in it, I suppose that is quite useful. All right, Martha, I'll let you go just this once. Hand it over then.
Okay, Martha, give it to him.
Thank you very much. Look at that. Useful pot to put things in. Always wanted one of them.
Well done, Martha. You have got the gift of the gabble, that's for sure.
Well, just be glad you didn't need Lilith to get you past that serpent, girls. I'm quite sure she wouldn't have wanted a useful pot to put things in. Onwards now.
He's gone now, Martha, so just walk forwards.
So where am I?
You're inside the castle, and there's a wellway just in front of you. There's a massive keyhole over the top of it, but we've got the key from the Crusader, so that's okay.
Walk forwards, Martha. Can you see something on the edge of the well?
So there's a bit of meat on here. I'll put it in my knapsack.
Congratulations, girls. You've reached the end of level 1. The wellway is locked, but as Clare so astutely points out, this obstacle should be easy to overcome.
Pull the key out, Martha.
The lock's disappeared, Martha, so just climb in the well now.
And leave the key on the side.
So where am I?
You're in a pale purple room with a door in the far corner, and you're standing on a sort of raised edge. Jane the Fool is sitting in the lower bit with a towel and soap and stuff.
Say hello to her, Martha.
Hello, Jane.
Oh, Martha, it's you. You made it to level 2 then?
So yeah.
Well done. In case you're wondering what I'm doing here, I came for my bath. Only someone's pulled the plug, which is so annoying because I've never missed one yet. I have a bath once a week whether I need one or not. Sorry, that's an old joke. That's what I get for being in the dungeon, I suppose. No bath water, I mean. Here one day, gone the next. That's what it's like around here. A giant snake's just appeared right behind her, Martha, so you'd better tell her about it.
Okay. So there's a giant snake behind you, Jane?
There's a what? Ah! This is the worst bath I've ever had in my life! Come on, Martha, we better get out of here.
Okay, Martha, just let her lead you out.
Don't fall off the ledge.
Okay, I'll try. So where are we?
You're in a blue room with a blocked floor and 2 doors on the far wall.
All right, Martha, I think we're safe here. Maybe not. Oh well, first things first. Thanks for telling me about the snake, and to prove my gratitude, here's a little present for you.
Thanks.
What is it, Martha?
So it's a playing card. A king with all the suits on, and a different name for each one. William, John, Richard, and Charles.
You'll have to know your history to use that, Martha. But before that, you'll have to know your maths. And before that, you'll have to know how to use your feet. I pointed you straight at the right-hand door. No need to thank me. Do not veer off course, Martha. Bye!
That's going to be a catchphrase.
Great catchphrase.
Caution, team. Nothing here is stable. Proceed with care, but don't delay.
Oh my goodness, Martha, the claw's falling away. Walk forwards. Oh, snakes alive. Hurry, Martha, hurry.
Stop!
Turn right, Martha, and walk forwards.
So where am I?
You're in a room with blocks on the floor and a pit all around them.
So they're not exactly on the floor then.
No, I guess not. Anyway, the blocks all have numbers on. Oh my god, what are we gonna do? We haven't got any clues about this.
So hold on, Claire. There's a scroll in front of me.
Oh, pick it up and read it then.
So it's just got the number 3 on it.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Well, the first 2 numbers are 5 and 9. I think we better have you stepping on the one which is a multiple of 3, so 9.
So are there multiples of 3 all the way across?
I hope so.
Hurry, girls. You must get Martha moving.
Okay, Martha, shuffle forwards. Shuffle right.
Always shuffle, Martha, won't you?
Okay.
Shuffle forwards again, ever so slightly. Okay, stop. Oh no, don't any of the floors around here stay under your feet?
The next 3 are 10, 11, and 12. So 12.
Shuffle forwards, Martha. Okay, now left a wee bit. And stop. Okay, now we've got 4 numbers to choose from. 8, 80, 21, and 19. That's 21, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, Martha, shuffle right. And forward. And right a wee bit more. Right, now there are 3 tiles again. 91, 92, and 93.
That's too high. The times tables don't go up that far.
It's 93.
How do you know?
Because 90 is obviously a multiple of 3, and so is 3.
Shuffle forwards, Martha. And a wee bit right.
Oh my god.
What is it?
44 and 72.
It's okay, Claire. It's 72.
How do you know that?
Because 7 and 2 add up to 9, but 4 and 4 add up to 8.
So what?
Martha, shuffle forwards. Left a wee bit. Forwards. Left a wee bit more. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Okay, stop. Okay, Martha, you can shuffle to the door now.
So forwards?
That's right. Shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle right a wee bit. Keep shuffling forwards. You're there.
So where am I?
You're in a room with a door in the middle which says way out. And there are 2 giant playing cards on each side of it, so 4 altogether. 2 on the back wall and 1 on each of the side walls. They're the kings of all 4 suits, so it looks like we need that playing card with William and everyone on it. Hordriss the Confuser is sitting at a table in the middle of the room.
Ah, you recognize me. How very sensible of you. Come and take a seat, please, Martha.
Walk forwards, Martha, and sit on the stool when you can see it.
Splendid. I see you have acquired the key from that new jester. I don't know much about her yet, and that in itself makes her a great improvement on the last one. Now, to business. Listen very carefully, Martha. The path of the Magna Carta is the path of corruption, and the path of the Merry Monarch is the path of frivolity and degradation. You must find the path of the conqueror, but remember, the lion-hearted may not be as wise as they are brave. There now.
What was that all about?
It's a bit of history about all of those kings. So, the Magna Carta is King John. Everybody knows that. Martha, one of the kings is John, right?
Yes. So he's the king of diamonds?
Who are the other 3?
So William is the king of clubs, Richard is the king of spades, and Charles is the king of hearts.
The Merry Monarch was Charles II because he reopened the theatres and everything after the Commonwealth, and he had all those girlfriends. We don't want him or John, do we? We want the path of the Conqueror.
That's William, right? William the Conqueror?
Yes. What did he say about Richard? The lion-hearted are brave but not wise or something? So we don't want to be like Richard the Lionheart either. We want William.
Which suited William again, Martha?
Clubs.
Okay, that's the far right. Stand up, Martha, and walk round the table.
Say thank you to Hordriss.
So thanks, Hordriss.
My pleasure, Martha. Assuming your friends have deciphered my clues correctly.
Turn right, Martha, then forward.
Treguard, do they make the right choice?
Only time will tell, Majida.
What happens if they are wrong?
Something nasty, no doubt. Perhaps the same thing as happened last time.
This I did not see. And what happens if they take the way out?
I have no doubt that the way out is not the way out. As to where it may lead, who knows? But it's bound to be unpleasant. Martha, are you going to stand there all day? You're wasting life force.
So I can't go any further?
Well, you have a key, don't you?
Take a side step right, Martha, and try holding up the card. Okay, Martha, that's worked. Just take a step forward if you can.
So where am I?
You're in a blue room with 4 doors. How are we supposed to know which one to go out of?
Let's finish describing the room first, Claire. There are
some golden letters on the floor. S, S, E, M, A, and E.
So what does that mean?
They spell out sesame, I think.
So are the doors locked or something?
No, it could be a spell for later. Anyway, we better get you walking on the letters.
Is there something in front of you, Martha?
Oh, yeah. So it's an ice bun?
Okay, put it in your knapsack. Goblins! Treguard, tell him to get moving! Okay, Martha, walk forwards. Side step right. Now one forwards.
Do we have to get them in the right order?
I flipping well hope not. Forwards now, Martha, but bear right. Bear right.
Oh my god, the goblins are here!
Side step left, Martha. Forward a bit. Forward a bit more. Side step right. Keep going. Keep going. Martha, forwards.
Is that the right door?
It'll have to be.
So where am I?
You're standing in front of a castle with a big metal gate in front of you. Oh my god!
Ah, there it goes again. Will Martha escape the goblins and reach level 3? Join us again to find out, but be sure to bring your friends, for this is no place to visit alone.